Alright, simple space painting, nothing too fancy. Right now I'm going to start with a large planet and just add a bunch of colors for texture. There's no right or wrong way to do this, just kind of figure it out, and it's really trial and error. You can use stencils to create continents on your planets, but you can also achieve that with just good placement of your colors. So here I like the texture, and I'm kind of just going to move it around with that piece of paper. I sped this up so you couldn't really see it that well, but I'm just kind of pushing the paint around, and I liked it, so we're going to go with it. Okay, second planet, what to do? So I'll put a base color down and let that dry because I want it to stick. Add some more colors on top of it, and this one I'm going to slide those over. I do like the way that looked, so we're going to keep it. Nothing has to be perfect. Moving on, third planet. Putting a couple of colors down here just to see what kind of textures I get. Again, no right or wrong way. I just put some paint down, lifted it up. I didn't like what I was seeing, so I'm going to try and put a little more paint down and go with that if it looks a little better, which it does. Always kind of keep in mind of your light source too. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Done is better than perfect. I use a heat gun instead of lighting my spray paint on fire because I'm afraid of explosions, and I honestly don't want to ever have to explain to someone I lost 3 fingers because I am a dumbass. So I use a heat gun. Alright, gonna try and add some clouds here. Not really feeling that. Let's start over. More clouds. Not really sure how I feel about that either. So, when in doubt, throw some more paint down. Alright, here we go. Clouds in space. I don't know. I just like it. I'm going to put the clouds on the other side like this so it gives it a little more three-dimensional look. And then I'm going to use neon paint to brighten that up, make it look real colorful, going with greens and blues and teals and stuff. Add some black in there for depth. Throw some stars on it just for clarity. Dry it up real quick because I'm trying to work fast here. Now, you can pull these off and say, okay, done. But a lot of the time the planets don't really look like they belong in the space that you've painted, the literal space. So how do you make the planets look kind of a part of your picture? And this is the thing that I struggle with a lot. And so one of the ways is, well, you can add some atmosphere here like this, and it kind of blends that line in. I do not want any weird black lines around my planets that look out of place. So I'm trying to, as you can see, add a little more atmosphere in the front. Now I'm going to make the backs of the planets pop as well. Just going to go boom. Nice little light green. Just to jump back, I don't mean to take a crap on anybody who uses fire to seal or dry their paintings really fast. I understand if you're working in an environment where that's all you really have. I'm pretty lucky to have spent some time building a paint room in my garage, and I have electricity, so I take advantage of it. And am deathly afraid of exploding things. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. I need to add a light source to this to make this make sense. I'm moving pretty fast so you can't really see it, but I kind of messed that up. I fixed it by spraying a little more paint down and just kind of calling it good. Done is better than perfect. Here's a stencil at the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and give a water effect by just running gloss and my finger over the bottom there. Add a little bit of a light source, and big bada boom, all done.